a while ago I got contacted by a person called Mia, and she's also a Lolita. She's doing an undergraduate degree in media and communication, and she wanted to interview a Lolita YouTuber for her studies. Then you will know a little bit more about what Lolita changed in my life. My name is Joelle, I'm 36 years old, I live in Switzerland, and I'm a Lolita YouTuber. My channel is Fluffy Kawaii Jo, and my motto is everybody can be kawaii. I started Lolita fashion more than 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago. This is the first picture of me wearing Lolita, and it was awful. And I cannot remember exactly when I started. I bought my first dress in Japan 11 years ago, and I only started like maybe 3-4 years ago buying Lolita seriously and wearing it like weekly and going out with other Lolitas in meetups. Lolita fashion for me means that I am allowed to wear something that I love, and I really want everybody to feel happy in the clothes that they love. If they all love wearing jeans and H&M fashion, and that's fantastic, but for me I was always interested in those more extravagant clothing and princessy and yeah, really cool fun things, and Lolita fashion brought that to me, a fashion that I can wear on a daily basis and feel like a princess, and so that's really super valuable for me. I cannot remember exactly what made me become a Lolita. Mostly I found it online somewhere. I found a dress that was cool, and I found that it was gothic Lolita, even though it was mostly sweet Lolita, but at the time it was called gothic Lolita or something. And then I started collecting pictures, and when I went to Japan I randomly bought my first dress at Borderline, and then I started wearing it, you know, alone and Itaiish at conventions, and yep, for a while I just did that, and then I started to research it and got really into it way later. Lolita fashion has affected my work and creativity so much because I actually started a Lolita fashion brand. So I had been working for more than 10 years in fashion already. I was doing cheerleading uniforms for teams, and so I was working in apparel, I was working with manufacturer, and long story short, I wanted a new coat. My everyday coat has always been a Lolita coat for so long. And then while researching it, I ended up creating my own brand. If you want to know more, I have a video about that. And so yeah, basically I created my work based on my fashion. And also I think that Lolita fashion is really a creative process. It's not just when you put jeans and a t-shirt, maybe you have a few accessories, but for Lolita fashion you really have to create a whole coordinate, and it's, for me, it's a piece of art, and I try to do something different each time I'm wearing it. I'm wearing a dress in so many different ways. I hate wearing always the same thing, so it's really a creative process in my life that I can do in Lolita. It's very funny how people react to people wearing Lolita. So my first coat that I had was white and pink fur, I guess, and so people would stare at me in the streets and like really almost shocked, and some people would say ugly things about me, like, why would you wear that? But that was really weird, and that did not happen that much. Most of the time when you're alone wearing Lolita fashion, like full dress and stuff, people just stare at you and don't really say something, or just talk between themselves and you hear them. But when you're in a group, they come to you and ask you questions, and most of the time when we are 2 or more people stop us to tell us how cute this is and how nice this is that we're wearing that, and most of that time they have questions on why we are wearing that. And so this is my issue, because they don't really understand that we just wear that for us and that's it. So yeah, most of the time people are happy that we wear something pretty and tell us, and also they ask questions because they don't understand it. In my opinion, the Lolita community is like any other community in the world. I have been in so many different communities. I'm a gamer, I have done cheerleading, I create video games, I play other video games anyway. So I know many different types of communities, and in every communities you have super nice people that will become your best friends. You have people that are just nice and you like to hang around with, and there are super nasty people that you don't want to be around, but usually that is definitely not the majority. And I think people have a bad opinion maybe on the outside of Lolita, and they don't want to try because they thought that people are so stuck up or so not nice to beginners or anything. And in my opinion, it's really not true. It's just something that you might hear, but it's really not the case. My best Lolita memory, I guess, is when we met Misako. She was traveling with her boyfriend just like that in Switzerland, like for her own vacation, and we found out on Twitter and we contacted her and she agreed to meet with us. And so we just organized a super impromptu Lolita tea party with Misako Aoki in Switzerland, and that was really amazing. We could talk to her and she was super nice, and I even interviewed her, so you can watch the video on my channel. If I could change anything about the Lolita fashion community, like I said, I would like that new people feel welcome and feel that they can really come and try Lolita. Of course, at first you will not be as experienced as anyone being in the fashion for so long, but if you never start, you will never be experienced. So I wish that people from the outside are not afraid to come and become a Lolita, and that the people that make people not feel welcome would change their behavior so people would feel welcome. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I want everybody to be able to be a Lolita if they want to, and not be afraid. Of course, I would say that Lolita fashion has been super positive in my life. I would even go and say that it changed my life. So I used to be shy, I used to never take pictures, and I did cheerleading, so it helped also with my self-confidence, being in a stage and perform and compete. But Lolita fashion and be able to wear the clothes that I love and feel confident to wear them, it's a process. So at first you want to try them and you're not confident, but then you wear them and you feel so fantastic in them, and you get a lot of positive comments from other people, so you get more confident. And so now I got so confident that I can even go and talk on the internet to people and wear my favorite fashion, and I can go to the grocery store in full Lolita coordinate and don't feel weird. And so it helped me so much with my self-confidence and how I'm happy of wearing the things that I love, and I'm not ashamed of that. And so that is so helpful in my everyday life. And also because of Lolita, I made this YouTube channel, and everybody is so positive on my YouTube channel, and I try to be positive for everybody on my YouTube channel. And so this is something that makes my whole life more positive and makes me want to think more positively about every other things in my life. So I would say that Lolita fashion really changed my life, and I would like to be able to show to other people that it can also change their own life, and I want to share that with as many people as I can because this is so wonderful.